Love and blessings, everyone. Hope everyone is finding their self in some kind of peace right now. Well, Joe Biden has been elected the next president. Let's see how that goes with Trump. Most narcissists hate losing and will fight to the bitter end. But let's all keep our heads and not join into all the negativity of what he might say or have his followers do. That's just the tone of 2020. Disaster around every corner looks like. But we can find peace within ourselves. That's where it needs to start. Although we are connected to the Most High, all things, we still have the choice to bring peace and light within our own souls and to create the world that we want to see. Each one at a time, contributing positive energy to the whole world. We're not just America or some other country. We're all connected, and what affects one of us affects us all. It's time for us to really look around. The earth is a part of us, our temperament, our struggles, our hatred and divide others for self, our disconnect from our own families right now, where we have to be isolated and deal with what another person has us doing in our own lives, keeping us away from our loved ones. It's up to us to stay healthy. It's up to us to call drama when we see it and not decide to join into it. But it's mostly up to us to prepare our children and our grandchildren for this world that they are inheriting. It's up to us to teach them that they are highly favored and blessed, and that they are special, and to see themselves as special, and to build up their talents and creativities. It's up to us to let them know this is a new day. Basically, the old world is falling away right before our eyes. That's why we see so many things that's baffling. People shooting people, people killing their children, children killing their parents. It's all in the Revelations, but it's also in the hand of man who know how to perpetrate what they read and put it out in our land. Let your children know. College and education is good, but there's so many robots and apps that take away jobs. We have saw in over the last 20 years for sure. You have to have your own ideas, your own businesses. Use your talents. We're going to have to start to realize nobody is trying to do what they need to do for the whole. Most people are for themselves and their family. We're the whole, and we're going to have to learn to share, barter, look out for one another, look out for our own minds, because sometimes the mind can have you crazy because of all the things running through our heads. All energy don't belong to us. We can get energy from anyone. Just from watching the TV can change your moods. We got to stabilize ourselves. We have to discern our moods. So if we're having a bad day and our mind is telling us some crazy scenario, we have to like put that out. Like, that's not me. Long as we can discern our own thinking and our own feelings and look at our children and our other family members to see if they're having mental anguish, mental breakdowns, mental fog, or confusion, so we can reach out and help them. Because the energy that we are in is some dark energy most of the times. And when we're having a bad day and feeling bad and talking bad about ourselves and our neighbors and family, our world, that energy spreads. Just like we should be able to uplift ourselves, uplift our children and our communities when we can. It doesn't cost a thing to smile at a person, to help someone with the door, or if somebody is short at the register, and you can give them that extra dollar or whatever they need. It's time for us to proceed and show how we want our world to go. Our children look up to us. Our children are us. When we have children, our souls become tattered to their souls. Our addictions, our phobias, our troubles are attached to them. And if we don't talk to them about who we are as a people, as a family, our mental problems, issues, our financial problems, issues, our addictions and issues, we just keep adding on to dysfunction in our families, in our communities. It's time for us to stand up for real and be strong and be caring and compassionate. In my family alone, there's a lot of mental illness, a lot of destruction, addictions, a lot. Just like what's in my family is in me. So I had to learn a long time ago what to take on, what not to take on. Not with judgment. Bloodline is real. And we need to teach that to the children, along with how to build themselves up when others are trying to tear you down. Because when you're trying to do your best, trust me, it's always going to be some situations coming around to change who you are, change your idea, and try to knock you down. But being strong in your faith, in your body, in our minds, but in this heart right here. Let your heart lead you. The intuition that we have is off the chain when we pay attention to it. But if we think about something and then the next thing pop up and we let go of what we really should be concentrating on and pick up the lower level energies, thoughts, and thinkings. Time for us to take it high. What else can we do? Now that we have a new direction for our country, let's take advantage of building up each other as we walk around the streets. As we pass people on the streets, send them love and healing energy. It matters how we spread our energy. If we're all negative, we're going to keep seeing negative actions. If we can all be positive, not just passive, but positive in how we create our own family life situations and pass on positive words to each other, uplifting words to each other. Sometimes we have more things than we need. It's okay to give them away because we can't take it with us. And nothing structure material is forever anyway. So let's lift up each other, and not just as the people of color, because we, people of color, we accept any race. We always have. But we have to accept ourselves now. We are worthy. We are special and highly favored. And because it seems like everything is just on the low spectrum when it comes to the African Americans, people of color in this country, we have to change a lot about how we deliver ourselves in our communities and places we go. Because sometimes we can be non-conformative to society's rules. But if we want to build up ourselves, our neighborhood, our children, our communities, we have to start building up ourselves one at a time. And when you see somebody's falling by the wayside, send them some energy, some food, some help, whatever you can. But if you can't do nothing, don't put them down. Don't talk bad about their situations. Because we each are really each other. And just like somebody can be sick, down, and out 1 minute, it could be you the next. When we see each other as the oneness that we be, we can all truly be free. Love and blessings. Go Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. We're going to fight with you to change America.